Onye ma na-ege m ntị na-ekene m n'ụbọchị nke tata biko achọrọ m ka ige ntị na video na ọ ma na m some of you na I like your video this man mana achọrọ m ka unu ige ntị because sometimes mmadụ na-make sense n'ihe ọ na-ekwu because ya wasi na nga ọkpala o wee ihe ọchị ikwu gbasara disi ntọrị atọrọ okwulola the last time ịghọta biko gee ya ntị biko na-echefu na share this video ma subscribe or comment on your notification and can see.
Good evening to you all. My name is Governor Ezioku Olilanya. Tonight or this evening I am going to speak, and my message directly goes to Imolites. My message goes to Imolites. And try to see if I can get it over there. I have to speak because if we keep quiet, it will look as if all Imolites are in support of what happened to Okurora. And not just Okurora. Many people talked about it because it happened to Okurora, but it has been happening to so many people. And this evening, I want to remind us that at a time I went to Osu. I was in Osu myself. And I saw what happened in Osu. When I returned, I kept quiet on so many things. I refused to say so many things. I kept quiet because Ndibo may not really understand it the way it is. This was my entrance to Osu. This was my movement to Osu. The day I went to Osu. I went to Osu on the 16th of April 2025 to see for myself what happened in Osu. And when I came back, I posted only videos and I didn't tell other experiences. This is in Osu. This is my arrival at Osu. How I went to Osu. I was there on the 16th of April. I saw houses. I saw many houses that were destroyed. And people expected me not to say things the way it is. Why? Because if you talk na Igbo Hasan Ebo Sabo. This evening, in the Imo State, it is at the tick of the clock that I want to speak to you now. Because those people whom are using you now to destroy Imo State, their state, they have a governor who bases in their state. They have a governor who is working. They have a governor whom is busy tiling roads, and you are celebrating it. Your own governor is on the run due to the challenges, the insecurity, the threat over his life. Why? Go offense here that he's your governor. That is his only offense. But if he happens to be your blood brother, then you wouldn't have planned evil against him. Because those are the table. They always observe table manners and they don't talk while eating. I am speaking now because there is need for me to speak. Hello? This video, shortly I will drop this video, then I will come back again. But meanwhile, before then, I like to tell you guys this. Imo State, and a Dinye village Goko. And those people sending you their own states, their own villages, their own communities. Their parents are there. Nabia. Their parents are there. They have not destroyed their own place. So, welcome back. I had to mute and talk to my brother here. Those sending you, ni munye alagoku, ni munye your state, or ni destroy your state. Their governors are busy building roads. Their governors are busy building, giving or returning dividends of good governance. Of Ihobukuimo Ajere School. Ihobukuimo. Now to go before so Madonna School. How are the mighty falling? Ihobukuimo Akadi great. Ihobukuoso. Somebody will from abroad gather money and send to you in the name of what? For example, the husband of Dora Kunyere, that woman Emeregi, Kehedia Meregi, Baniburudia na Libwa. Madukuoku, when people advise you in Igbo land, the next thing you will say, Sabo, you are the idiot. That people are keeping quiet is not as if anybody is afraid of you. Every more what you do, Igbo na Igbo, Ija na area. They were doing these things. At some point, Igbo were it came to pass that the Igbos organized themselves in Aba, and they took a stand and made for themselves their own personal security, who fought against the abnormality and criminality in our land. Bakassi. Those guys did. They fought tooth and nail. And in Gopala blood. Chima. Nickname Obagara. And I'm here. I am ready to block any of those idiots. They are always on Facebook. If you see their comments, you know. They are dirty comments. In a minute, your people neighbor Muhammad. Muhammad, that you are destroying electricity in your place. Muhammad, that health centers are pulling out of Imo State. Muhammad, that businesses are leaving Imo to Asaba. Muhammad, that businesses are leaving Alibo today to Lagos. The same place. Ana chundi bachu. Halaruta senebeha umunneha achuzie hoso. In on a village, you see Muhammad. Go to Ebonyi State. No at that gang. Go to your state and do that to Muhammad. Go to Abia and do that to Muhammad. I am saying this and I owe no one no apologies to this because Oga go bandre. People are no longer coming home. If he doesn't settle you, he cannot enter his village. And was a burial. And was a burial in a village. And the settle Lucy be fairly mado. No bodea. You say Nibo Alibo, and nobody will talk to you. Some of us have the courage to point you and tell you the gospel truth. It's too much. Okoro left Enugu and entered Imo State. Go save one Imo State. Onyo Maka. And you didn't show sympathy. You didn't even consider. Even you didn't care. Your interest was how you can collect money, extort money, or serve to you. Or spy. In a destroy Imo, then all of us will not talk. Because heaven on earth. Then when you must have destroyed people, vulnerable people, when you must have destroyed their businesses, their lives and all that, you think they will forgive you? After you must have done all these things finished. For example, Biafra, do you think no one day will forgive you? Do you think Nonye Burumpia will forgive you? See, not the kingdom of God on earth. If nobody will tell you, I am saying it to you. The economical value of Southeast is completely down as of today because of you, because of your stupidity, because of your madness. You went to school and there is no job. The same experience you had is what the next person had. He went and created a job for himself. The only thing you could tell your brother is to kidnap him, is to plan a way to eliminate him, or maybe he has burial of his mother. A sad story I heard one certain time. No, so somebody me on a mortuary, or let call you me, a kidnap the guy. If you keep quiet for these idiots to run in your place, then you will have no place to call home. I'm saying it because if I keep quiet, people will think I'm in support of this your madness and nonsense you do in the land. You can't even go to the cities and work out for yourself. So it may be Charlie Igbo, it may be Charlie Imo State. KB Gapo your own home. Where will you call your home? Ndimo State Kamjono. You people obtained the state. Who win the state? One of the highest number of graduates, I think, for 5 years. 5 good years. You did well academically. Is it the same Imo State that people are now turning themselves into kidnappers? What are you doing? You think you are doing the governor who does not care whether you exist, the governor who does not care if you will breathe. You think you are doing anything to Hope Uzodimma? By January, I think February 2028, he will no longer be in office. And you won't even remember talking about him. He has the best of security around him for the rest of his life. Then you think you are doing anything to Hope Uzodimma? It's a waste of time and energy. The man is just on his own, enjoying the best of life he can afford for himself and his family. The money is there. If anybody says anything contrary to those your nonsense belief or your chattered idiocy, the next thing you tag him that person is Sabo. Sabo when you don't even want anything on your own, because you only steal from people. You steal from people because you cannot even work hard for yourself. If actually you can get those things, then you've no need stealing. Where on earth did the Igbos, the Igbo man I know before, who knows the importance of life, who truly cares for life and has value for life, even you offload and kidnap every blessed day. Upon the release of Okurora, you still went back again and ganged up against the innocent man whom they contributed millions. You're welcome back. The network was bad, but I'm not going to stop. Now, the people that are giving you those sponsors from abroad who has aided you the chances and the opportunities, Nime Bialibo, they are no longer sending you the money. And the best way you think you can get the money is to start ravaging and destroying Alibo, because naturally make ego. So I want to ask you, Gimwabo Imo State, Gimwabo Onyumaka and Imo State, is high time we rise. It's high time we rise against this nonsense. People live abroad. People comes into the country as at 20 years ago, 15 years ago, once they arrived Imo State, I mean Alibo or Nigeria, they comes to Imo State to chill. It was a place to stay. It was a loving area, state you could be to. Everyone thinks on how to get to Imo State. In this Port Harcourt, I do see people who travels back to Imo State. The idiots are here. This one commented, rising rock. You are an idiot. I don't care whom you are. You are an idiot, because if you are not an idiot, you will not go to someone's village and chase them out of the village and take over their communities. In the name of what? If you have parents, if you have mother, maybe your father or your siblings are there, you won't even think about this nonsense. You leave your own state, you enter Imo State. Imo State becomes a war field for you. And the host communities are keeping quiet. Go to Osu, go and check what they've done in Osu. In Osu today, the sons and daughters of Osu are broad-based. They are the ones raising monies to protect their land. Sometimes these people will spend 15 million, 16, 20 to provide food items. The schools in that area are completely down. They vandalized everything. And you're telling me, Ibu Moma, who on earth gives birth to a child who does not want progress in the family? Which parents will be happy over that? Who would be happy? I'll block you from here, Rising Rock. If you comment nonsense, I'm not joking with you. I'm not here to play with you. Because something that should profit you, you won't think like human being. How on earth will you just wake up one morning and you just make the decision to chase away people who worked hard for their hard-earned money? Businessmen, you go and kidnap that one. That is so. Are they government officials? How many government officials where you don't go carry? Now individuals, poor people where they manage themselves. Do you know how people run around before they could raise the monies they need? Now the little boy, the fish magnet, also, thank you for reminding me. What was his offense? These are the things you've given back to. Even though it is not your members who did that thing, you are the one who must have preached it through the news. People hear on social media. People get missing here every blessed day. I thought when you came, so many of you were announcing that you are there to protect Ali Igbo. Is it the same Ali Igbo you are destroying? Just for quest of money. Just for quest of money. That money, what are you even using it for? Nonsense, because you don't even live in your house. You're not a free man. And if you're one of those people, because you go be Iyebu Madole. Iyebu Madole ki Iyebu di ha. Ero na junction, no dey render Okada stage here. Onye Okada, so he can abako Okada, but this in Igbo no mama. And you are giving information to burn down villages in your community. You are very, very comfortable with that. God has reasons to judge you. And let me tell you, whether you've decided that internally you have nothing to offer for your next generation or thereabout, you must not destroy that of the next person. Go to your place. If you want to, I thought that many of you said that you will make Nigeria ungovernable. Ali Igbo is in Ichoro. That's, you want to save Igbo land. It's still the same place you are making ungovernable. Then you, with your own mentality, is this the way you're going to govern the Ali Igbo? Many of you don't even know how to write your name. You can't even talk. You don't even know how to address issues. But you are a champion in the bush. Nebuchadnezzar. The Igbos who goes to bushes and develop it before are now relocating into the bush as a Fulani herdsman or as what? And when people talk, you make plans to go burn down their houses and all that because you cannot afford 100 bags of cement. You make plans on how you follow young man in sweat, in day and night hustle, because you never tried them before. Because if you had built a house and know what it is, maybe train one of your younger ones for university, you don't go see you come and kidnap them. You don't go try them. But your imagination tells you what you will gain because you're a fool. You begin to plan. Go to Osu and see what they did in Osu. Some filling stations, they destroyed it completely. I said I went into their power supply, their I think NEPA office or thereabout. I saw things and I shed tears. These people will come, they will lose transformer. Who are those people buying those transformers from them? No man can right now. Where not there? No Hausa person is in Osu. No Hausa person is in Umuaka. So who are those people terrorizing Umuaka? Are they not our own people? Are they not the same people? And you, as an indigene, somebody will come from Abia. I know why I'm hitting this point. Somebody will come from Abia and tell you that he's the head of Umuoma. He's not in charge in your own village. Therefore, chasing your uncles away, burning down houses, chasing mothers, women and children out of the villages, forcing the people to contribute monies for them, holding them hostage. What a life. What a low standard of wickedness against your own people. And tomorrow you want people to support you. You want people to believe in whatever you think you are doing. You are making people to get tired of you. And I promise you that the Igbos will react. I promise you. Nandi Igbo, majorly in the Imo state, react. You will see for yourself. And it's high time, because I will keep saying it henceforth. I'll keep talking to our people. They got to wake up. They got to stand up for what is right, because our old parents, our uncles back home, me, I based in Port Harcourt. Most times I spend my days in Abuja, Lagos. So which time will I go get to spend that days with you? Back home. So what time will I have to come back home there, start junketing about with you? I'm only concerned about our people back home. Because onye buru nwanne aburu odogu. At the end of the day, okoko enutarubo, you don't amount to anything. School obituary, how can you be in the push with AK-47 as a graduate? Then why did your parents spend money? They had to. Sometimes your mother butre plantain, package plantain one you get where they go nicotine na dia. Wanya way forward at the end of the day, Butragia na school, give richer, graduate here, the reward you for your mother, email or bramba nelu. Just to give that woman BP. Cause all their problem. Anywhere when ever give so plan and execute it. Ewo general, ewo commander, all your plans, all your commanding, all your ego, you've never used it to bring any better thing to Ali Igbo. The only thing you can do is, if you are a big man, do you know that this idiot, they goes as far as threatening some of us on social media? They go as far as threatening some of us on social media who have platforms. That why can't we use our platforms to talk about what they want us to talk about? Were you there when we bet these platforms? It is our integrity you are trying to jeopardize. No Igbo man can be chased out of Obia without his brothers. It's a lie. Go and check history. And what okay you see me, you better than Obi Onyibo. You took Onyibo no Obia without Omunaya. So if there are any chaos in Osu, people from Osu, they were the major architect to it. If it is happening today in Umuaka must you learn bad thing? Open one and make one to before. At any little thing. So all your brothers are abroad today. Your plans is just how to kidnap all of them. Do you know how many persons they must have kidnapped? So for you to have touched Okurora that particular day, a day before that day, who knows whom you touched last? People are now doing kidnapping. Nimo State in Kanye as a usual thing, as a normal thing. When they say kidnapping, we are just mad. Opposite no lawyer na village ya no maaka. Then on your POS and on a gate here, according to what Okurara said. I be say we say POS mad way withdraw she going on account on and police is doing nothing about all these things. Police all be at the other place. And they butcher some police. Bundibo, they thirst, they are bitter about these things, and when they feel like taking action, our own brothers say betray her, we Ibuga our people, Ibuga Ndibo, Ibuga men making their wives widows. You are not adding any value to the society, neither are you changing lives in Igbo land. You are creating more havoc and chaos in the land, and you think heaven will forgive you? It's high time many of us will start rising against you. In a moment, Zuzuru Maria Gawa, Maria may part of Imo State, may part of Igbo land. Majorly, I'm even more concerned about Alimo. Ichebo Kujeba by your own state. we've heard series of complaints. There was a story I told last year online. If you check my page very well, you'll see it. Somebody made a travel. Gaga somewhere with Nyawoko. What was his offense? Can you hear this guy? They at sight they may see somebody. I say no Onya Sabo or is a threat. Bo! They will just shoot at him. Nalibo. They know according to Okurora that the commander said to him, don't even look back. So if you stop, you just fire somebody. Human being. Your own Igbo brother. So what other kingdom are you bringing? To all of you who brought this madness to our land, and to those of you who are still sponsoring it, the baby you gave birth to that you were buying milk for is now demanding blood, and you can no longer afford blood. It's everywhere. It's everywhere today. So we are not going to keep quiet any longer. We are not going to keep quiet any longer. Even one FIMO state, one FIMO, and just like these people land this space again. Enough is enough. We can stop this madness and nonsense and move forward. Which implies I'll follow you to your father's house, right? And when we get there, somehow you will tell me, you will remind me that I am not from your community. I want to remind Imo State that it is time for we to take actions. It is time for we to stop all this madness and nonsense. He's not giving us good names. You see, that day Okurora was speaking angrily. He had to express the way it is, because even rendering help to the young man anymore is more of risk to him, and he has no need doing that. So that was why he was speaking out of anger. And nobody should blame him, because he has done his little best, but his best wasn't enough and it couldn't work. We never appreciated it. Our people, the people from Umaka, Ibu Muama, and somebody is facing what's it called, kidney issues. So out of the monies you think you've made before, the profit you've made from your KP, I don't want to call it complete because of Facebook. So you could not, out of that money, and show sympathy to another Igbo person. You are worse than Lucifer. When people talk to you, you say they are betrayers. And our brothers who lives abroad, they are very quick to run into people's Facebook page, get their numbers and start threatening them. Give one now. I've seen Igbo sponsor Mama. Lotana Alibo. Lotana Alibo. The same Mama Hogi Hey Brugi. Pupogi Moha. They treat you more than the way even the Fulani Buta they even sympathize with you a little. How many can I get going immediately? Fulani people will get Butegina. Bora 20 million, Guinea 5 million, but this one's Natagego, Bachek, Wefunugi, Bowegi, Newo Sabo. What makes you Sabo when they got a hand at this thing they're wrong? That is all. That's the highest sin. Before you know it, come on, these guys are mad. This is not who we are. So I am of the opinion, Ali Boma Mama Ramanage, it is not for me alone. It is not for me alone. And to young people who comment, who go to their comment sections and type that they want to join them, you are very stupid. Think of better thing. And I've also heard about ECK. He said today they kidnapped a lady. So somebody just commented here now. He said that at ECK today they kidnapped a lady. That lady they kidnapped now might be somebody's wife. He kidnapped Otia. Leni anyanya demma. He rape Oyabi. Una de 4 or 5 rape Onye mother. Or one name mother. Or one born natural where una de 6, 7 rape Oya. Tomorrow he preach yellow nya. Ni na chi wotari Biafra. Tomorrow he preach yellow nya. Ni wo mama. What he got where no wa? What he got where no wa? What he got what did that woman? What he got woman near no wa? They will forever listen or respect you. You are destroying the last respect to go in for yourself. Had it been Nime Ibegani Hendu Nizu Ariga, Nemenia Obodanya are they at peace. Iotago the people are they happy? Brigodi no Bodoha. Are they kidnapped? Half of the Hanoma security. Even your governors, many of them, some senators will start supporting you. And if there are many of them supporting you with this kind of evil activities you are doing today, they don't further love you. They hate you. As far as I know, politicians, they are cashing out. They are cashing out. or they are cashing into this particular insecurity in the East, all because you are fueling your bid for 2027 elections, or you want to return to the National Assembly. Is that enough reason for you to kill the people you want to rule? This is where I will leave you. The word is enough for the wise. Ndimo, it is high time you back out of this nonsense. This is not whom you are. The likes of Nyesom Mbakwe, people who fought for us, people who made this state to be this great, how would they feel where they are? The quarter of your own little contribution, is it to burn down the little hope we have? The heartland is bleeding. The heartland is really, really bleeding. So who will speak for the people? Thank you. God is able.